I was just sitting here thinking, man, what could I do with $10 million? 10 million. That's a lot. 10. Count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a whole heap of stuff I can do with $10 million. Wow. Um, I want to salute Gilbert Arenas, No Chill Gill. He's definitely went above and beyond. He's definitely set a precedent on these YouTube streets, and he's definitely set the YouTube streets on fire. $10 million lawsuit. Kwame, y'all better start getting them pennies together. You better get Sister T to call Doug and dig deep in them pockets. Whatever avenues y'all got, better use that coding and trade to divvy up all of that money so y'all can have that 10 million. Y'all got tomorrow. Y'all have by tomorrow to have an answer for this. And if y'all don't, then that suit is gonna keep on going along. Wow. What would I do with $10 million? Well, let's see. Me being the guy that I am, if I had $10 million and the message that I push and everything that I'm always promoting, I'd definitely be doing some things in the community. Oh, speaking of things in the community, let me give y'all an update on the whole community garden concept. So I was up on Siz's channel the other day, salute Siz, and I got connected with Farmer Nancy through Bumpers, salute the Bumpers. Um, and so, her concept of a community garden, um, it really resonated with me because we have a food desert here in Killeen where they closed the grocery store on the side of town. One of the, what side of town they closed it on. They didn't close it on a prominent side of town. They always close it on the side of town where they feel like people are expendable. And so now this idea for this need came up. And so I started to speak to people who are in public office and people who have a grasp of what's going on in the community around here and what's being done about the food desert. And I was informed that there was a community garden here in Killeen. There were actually two. One is shut down. One is still operational. And so I am going tomorrow to look into it and see, first and foremost, how big are they? What are they really able to supply? And do they have people in the community to go around and check and see who needs what? Because like I said, there's a lot of people who don't have transportation to come out. So even if there is a community garden, do those people know that it's there, and do they have the ability to get over there to get the things that they need? So there may be a need for people to go around and drop off, certain things to people. And so this is where my mind is moving to now. I definitely want to be a part of this movement. I definitely want to help all of the people on that side of town who's not able to get to grocery stores and things of that nature. And so this is going to call for me to go on a reconnaissance trip in the hood, which I have no problem doing. I had no problem doing it when I was out there in the streets running around doing all the other stuff. So I shouldn't have no problem going through the hood now to find out what needs are in the community and which ones can be met by the resources that we have available. And so I'm excited about this, y'all. I'm pretty excited about this. This is something that is near and dear to my heart. I always look out for young and the old. Everybody in between, you should be able to fend for yourself. But if you're not capable to, then I have no problem being an advocate for you. Because somebody advocated on my behalf many, many times before, and they helped me to get into the position and the mindset that I'm in with their caring about my life, and they really didn't have an invested interest. So I got to pay it forward. So yeah, if I was to have $10 million, I would definitely sow a lot of it into my community and surrounding communities to help out. But man, that's a lot of money. I don't even know if old boy got that type of dough still sitting around. I heard he made a certain amount, man. It was quite a bit of money, and you would think that you'd still be sitting pretty on a lot of that. But apparently not if you down here in these YouTube streets and you fighting people over these YouTube dollars. So apparently something somewhere went astray. It's already led to the fact that, he's made some poor decisions as far as business goes, which is understandable. When you're younger, you make poor choices, but at some point you have to step back and understand that there's somebody that's smarter than you and more capable than you that can actually get your vision going. Just because you have a vision does not mean that you're the only person that has to make sure that that vision comes into fruition. There's a lot of people that are connected to a vision. And I will say that. And so, um, all I can tell you, man, is get that man his money or either apologize. It's just as simple as that. Would you rather be on the hook for $10 million, or are you willing to let go of your pride and admit that you made a mistake or you lied? It's just as simple as that. But there's some people who will turn that into a very complicated issue for the simple fact of pride and vanity. So, dude, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all better tally up your pennies. Y'all better get all of your YouTube dollars, and y'all better do as many videos as you can, because if you don't, Gil gonna own your channel, bro. Gil's gonna get every penny off of your channel, bro. Now that's how you get somebody. Well, see, when y'all play these games where you going and you're calling people jobs and doing different things like that, that's one thing. But to file a whole lawsuit, $10 million lawsuit, yeah, that's making a very large statement. That's making a very large statement. But you know what? Knowing that dude, knowing Kwame, I'm almost willing to bet that he's going to call Gil's bluff on that. He's going to say, Gil ain't going to do that. He's just talking to try to scare somebody. Well, I'm going to stand firm. I'm going to double down on everything. That could be your demise right there, sir, because that right there is pride. I'd rather err on the side of caution than to gamble on whether or not this man will go through with it. And Gil looked like he's the type of dude who would go through with it. Salute to No Chill Arenas. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go check out his show. Make sure y'all go check out Self-Awareness TV. Make sure y'all go check out Sears, Wabbit King with the wrench. Check out Pro 901. That's my boy out of Memphis. He's all about the big bands and the music and everything. Go check out Your Crazy Cousin. Go check out The Real Cornbread. Go check out Queen's World. Go check out, who else can I say? Who else is putting it out? The Meal Ticket. Go check out Meal Ticket. Mr. Fair Use. Man, all the free thinkers. Bro, I feel very comfortable sending anybody to any one of these people that I just named, because I know that that person is going to go to their channel and they're going to pick up some beneficial information. They're going to learn something by going to all of the people that I just referred. So I have absolutely no problem referring people. If you're into jewelry and you like nice jewelry and stuff like that, go check out Lovely. Go check out Lovely Star Beating. She made some beautiful stuff. She made some pieces for me and my wife. Beautiful stuff. If you're into gardening and you're into all of those things like that, then go check out Farmer Nancy. She's definitely doing great things out of Austin, Texas with farming, with the community garden. Well, I don't want to state it as a community garden, but she has a garden. in Austin, Texas. And if you know anything about having a garden in the city limits, you have to go through a whole lot of paperwork to do so. So shout out to her. Shout out to Cynthia. Shout out to who else? Life is Rainy. Rainy. She's definitely a beast out here. I already said Queensboro. Bam. Um, there's so many more, man. And I'll make sure that I get everybody over the course of time. But that's just all that can pop in my head right now. But yeah, each one of those channels that I just named off, I feel very comfortable recommending them to you because I know you're going to learn something by going to check them out. So salute to all of those guys. Salute to the whole Free Thinkers camp. Salute to Camp Green Lake. This is a up and coming rap group out of Texas, out of Central Texas. They just started their first tour date last night in Austin. Did a great show in Austin. They have two more tour dates in Austin, and they'll be in the surrounding areas. If you pull up Camp Green Lake, you can just check their tour dates and go from there if you're in the Texas area. So salute to everybody who's building. Salute to everybody who's growing. Salute to everybody who's trying to get to a point to where they can be a millionaire, specifically a 10 millionaire, because 10 million is a large number. Again, that's a very large number. You can buy 10 giraffes with $10 million. You can buy 10 hippopotamuses, or would it be hippopotami? What's the plural of hippopotamus? Well, whatever it is, you can get a bunch of them with $10 million. Salute Pro 901. Salute Pro 901, man. I'm sitting here tripping, man. I was just messing with this dude because I watched Gil's show the other day, man. And when that dude bust out and said $10 million, a $10 million lawsuit, and you have by Monday to respond, ooh, that's some real warfare right there. He took all the cards off the table right there. I don't know what them dudes gonna do over there, but they better start working on a plan. I hope they in a huddle right now. So they better hold them. Talk about a Wabbit court. Ooh, what's this? This a Kwame court? Oh, snap. We got Kwame Court. Who gonna host it? Judge Mathis. We need Judge Mathis. Judge Judy ain't gonna do it. We need Judge Mathis on this one. You know why I said Judge Mathis? Because Judge Mathis is gonna call him crackhead. Soon as Kwame come up in there with that old backyard barbershop slang that he be talking about, first thing that Judge Mathis is gonna say is, "You a crackhead, ain't you? You sound kind of crackish. Little cracky tails you up in here." $10 million. It's a lot of money, bro. That's a whole lot of dental work for ears, dog. You realize how many teeth ears can get fixed for $10 million? 5 of them. He can get 5. He can get 5 of his teeth fixed for $10 million. That's a lot of money, man. He can get gold trim on them and everything. He can get Kwame Brown across the front. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that you can do with $10 million, man. I think they better think about this, because if they don't come up with the right answer by tomorrow morning, oh my gosh. 10 million. 10. Count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Man, that's I don't know what else to say other than you brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. Salute to your cornbread. Say, you know what I can do with 10 million? What can you do with 10 million, Pro 901? Bro, we can do so much with $10 million, man. I could I don't know, man. I could buy so many things, but it's not really about that. it's not really about the money, it's the principle. And I get what Gil is doing, and I salute Gil for that, because a lesson has to be taught to these people that they mouth can write a check that they ass can't cash. Yeah, yeah. And this is a prime example. This is what we're seeing take place right now. Their mouth has written a check. Can't none of them cash, bro. And so Gil put it out there. He put it to the test. And he's exposing. That's what they love to talk about all the time on that side, right? They love to expose stuff. So expose to us how y'all gonna come up with this $10 million. That's what I want to know, because last time I checked, y'all was down here fighting over YouTube dollars. And other than maybe Kwame, nobody on that side is talking like they really got that paper like that. So who's gonna reach deep down in them? Oh, my fault. I forgot about Doug. They gonna get that money from Doug. You say you will find a way to get the summer band community. You find a way to get the summer band community on the map, like a battle league tournament. Proceeds go to each band involved. That's dope. That's dope. See, that's free thinkers' ideas right there. Now, if Kwame had $10 million, I tell you what Kwame would do with that $10 million. Kwame would buy and go. He would go and buy some coding. I don't want to leave that alone. Okay. I don't know what that dude would do with $10 million, because I can't really think of him ever having $10 million, to be honest. Somebody with that mindset, I know exactly why all that money that he made in the NBA is gone. I know exactly why he made those poor choices, because he stated many times over that he's made some bad business choices. So that $10 million, if he did have it, it would get blown anyway on poor choices. We tried to get it through to old boy Biz the other night that Kwame's problem wasn't Regina. His problem is his poor decision making. His poor choices in life have put him in the situation that he's in. His poor choices in life, instead of still being able to live off $66 million that you made during the course of your NBA career, now you're down here battling on YouTube, trying to get them YouTube dollars. So we know that Kwame has not learned his lesson, and he's still making very poor choices. And so I wouldn't trust him with $10 million. He seems like one of those people who are financially illiterate. He does not understand the concept of money. He does not understand how money works. And he also does not understand how to grow it, how to make his money increase, how to multiply his money. He don't know how to do that. He know how to get rid of it. And Gil's going to help him get rid of 10 mil. So everybody that's been defending you, everybody that's been jumping in the way of the bullets for you, I want to see how many of them is going to go real deep down in the pockets for you. This is the true testament right here. This is going to show you who really down with you, Kwame, because a lot of people can take a whole lot of people talking trash to them. They ain't got no problem with that. You can talk trash all day. But when you start digging in their pockets and you start messing with their money and their finances, now you get ready to see who really rocks with you. Because a man's heart is where his treasure is. You understand? Wherever a man's treasure is, that's where you're going to find his interest, where you're going to find his heart. And so if their heart is really for you, Kwame, then they going to dig deep in them pockets, and they going to pass around the collection tray, and they going to try to get up that $10 million. But I am almost certain, I am willing to bet that if Gil stand firm on this, a lot of people gonna jump out your boat, dog. Your Titanic is sinking. It is sinking fast. And you got a whole lot of people who looking for tables and looking for dresser drawers, anything that can float. so they can get off your Titanic. We already had one to float over here to this side talking about, oh, I'm just cool. I just want to be cool with everybody, and I just want to be able to move around YouTube. You didn't have no problems before. You didn't have no desire to move around the YouTube streets before. But now that the Titanic is sinking, all of a sudden, you want the freedom to move around the YouTube streets. It's very disingenuous, and I guarantee you that he's not going to come out of his pockets for you, Kwame. Neither is a lot of those other people. The super chats you be getting, it's easy to send somebody $20. It's easy to send somebody $100. Hell, I can even send you a $200, $300, $400 super chat. But I ain't about to send you no damn $10 million super chat. Who gonna give you a $10 million super chat? You gonna hit up Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan don't even like you. Michael Jordan don't like most black people. So I know you're not gonna get no $10 million from Michael Jordan. Who else? Maybe Larry Jordan. Maybe Larry got it. I don't know. Somebody got it, but it ain't gonna be you, Kwame. So my suggestion to you better let go of that pride, dog, because pride coming before a fall. You better open up your mouth and you better tell Gil, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's just that simple. It seems so easy, but yet it's so hard. But in the grand scheme of things, man, I hope that thing works out for you. I got 57 cents that I can donate to the cause. I send you a 57-cent super chat next Wednesday. Is that good for you? Because, you know, the deadline is Monday. You have to come up with what you're going to do by tomorrow. So I give you a 57-cent super chat Wednesday, and then I follow that up Friday with another 13 cents. How about that? It'll help. Every little bit helps, right? So this is where I'm at with it, man. I hope you work that thing out. I ain't gonna bother you while you dealing with this. This is a heavy load, man. $10 million. If I had $10 million $1 bills, that'd be pretty heavy. Trying to carry around $10 million $1 bills would be kind of heavy. So you got a heavy load on your shoulders, bro. Who's gonna help you shoulder that load? I don't know. Really don't matter to me. Yeah, shouldn't have wrote that check that your ass can't cash. That's what it all comes down to. Another poor decision that you made that's going to put you in another hole. So at what point are you going to learn from your decisions? At what point are you going to learn from your mistakes? That's what it all comes down to. It's not a problem that you make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But the fact that you don't ever learn from those mistakes and you double down on those mistakes is where everybody has a problem with you. And that's where you hurt yourself all the time. We just try to give you cautionary tales. We just try to help you out. But some people don't want your help. And so now I'm understanding that you can't help everybody and you can't want something for somebody more than they want it for themselves. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm going to back up off of you. I'm going to let you handle this $10 million issue, bro, because if I had a $10 million debt, what would I do? I go play NBA back. No. I was playing. But yeah, man, it's crazy. So salute to you, Gil. Keep the pressure on his neck. Salute to you, Self-Awareness TV. Reverend Tony, keep the pressure on their head, bro. I was watching the clip. Your mouth is trash. Yeah. They didn't drop a bag on his mouth when they had an opportunity. Now his mouth is never going to get fixed. $10 million? Man, that dude's mouth ain't going to get fixed. If Kwame had $10 million, he could have dropped a bag on that dude's mouth. But now that dream is gone. His teeth is going to look like piano keys for the rest of his life because they got that $10 million that they got to pay. 10 million, 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 million. I might remix that song by Lil Wayne, Millie. 10 milli. That's what I'm going to call it. I'll work on that. That's what I'll be working on this week. I'm going to make that my project. Take that song, Millie, by Lil Wayne, and I'm going to turn it into 10 milli. So we'll see how that come out, man, and hopefully I can get that thing up and going pretty soon. I'm excited about that. That's what I really want to do. You said that apology he gave last night wasn't genuine at all. No, it was very disingenuous, man. That was out of fear. He really want to call Gil's bluff, but at the same time, he don't want to chance it that Gil is being absolutely real. That's what that comes down to. So he has a decision to make. And being his history of making poor decisions, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I'm not projecting anything on him. I'm not speaking anything on that man. I'm just saying that this situation right here, whew, shit, I got 99 problems. This nigga got 9,999,000 problems. And a bitch is one of them. Two. Wow. So you got all of those problems and you still got a bitch as a problem too? Kwame, bro, you got to make better decisions, dog. That's what it comes down to. You have to make better decisions, not just for you, but there's people that are under you that are really looking up to you, and they're looking to you to make better decisions. So even if not for yourself, make better decisions on the behalf of your team. Oh, but you said you're not a part of a team, so you just do whatever. Don't nobody speak for you. You better have a lawyer to speak for you in that $10 million lawsuit. I know that much. Don't nobody speak for you. You gonna go in there and speak for yourself? You better get a lawyer. Drop a bag on that lawyer. But that's all I really wanted to come on and talk about, because that was very ironic to me. It was very ironic to me in the sense that Kwame always makes himself out to be a victim. And in this case right here, you're the defendant. You are not the plaintiff. You are the defendant. And so you have to come in and defend your position, which you cannot defend your position in the court of law with this bullcrap that you be trying to pull over on people on YouTube. That is not going to work in the court of law. So you better get a lawyer. $10 million, bro. It's a lot of money. But like I said, man, I'm hoping everybody having a good Sunday. I'm hoping everybody having a blessed day. I know I have. Yeah, that's it, man. I ain't got nothing else to say. Shout out to my people in North Carolina. You know I rep Tar Heel strong. That's it. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go in here and chill with my wife, man. We have 10 million things to do. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, this is your boy D-Mac, man. Y'all know what I say. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out, man. 10 million.